thank you very much. Welcome, Christophe. I'm very happy to start the day with you. Thank you for accepting our invitation. You are executive sponsor of AI for Société Générale Group, and your global banking investor solution for the group. Maybe let's start with a question on the vision and the strategy of AI for the group. Can you tell us a bit more about what is your vision for the group in terms of AI?
Well, first of all, thanks a lot for inviting me. Very proud to be here. I think we've been accompanying this event since the start, so we're very proud to be here one more year. So first, you're taking a risk by asking me such a broad question at the opening of the day, because you might end up being there in 2 hours. So I'll try to make it short.
Yeah.
Our vision of GenAI is based basically on 2 strong convictions at Société Générale. The first one is that we view it as the missing piece of the puzzle when it comes to unlocking the value of AI at large. And let me explain why, and why we see such an acceleration. First, because I mean, you're all financial professionals. Our industry has been digitalized for decades. You know, we are no longer moving notes, coins, or faxes, typically. Yet, there are still many manual processes in our industry. And the reason for that is because, probably compared to other industries, there are fewer standards. It might sound weird, but that's the case. And just to illustrate my point, within Société Générale, you know, when it comes to exchanging information with our clients, with our peers, we're using, you know, one of the standards of the industry, which is Swift. It's 440 million Swift messages per year. And guess what? This is also more or less the same number of emails, which is unstructured data that we are handling with the external world. I'm not even talking about internal emails. And that ability to manage unstructured data and unstructured information and communication is clearly a game changer. And this is what GenAI is providing. And we believe that thanks to GenAI, indeed, it will unlock a large number of use cases. The second strong conviction that we have, which is driving our strategy, is that it's not about mastering the latest technology, the smart LLM. It's about combining all the tools, including GenAI, but also traditional machine learning, but also just very basic digitalization, to re-engineer business activities and business processes. And that's how we are pivoting our strategy. We want to have impact at scale rather than having use cases spread across the whole bank. So we are focusing now on very specific areas where we want to apply the whole suite of solutions to re-engineer those activities.
Pretty clear, and actually 100% aligned. Hopefully, I told exactly the same 10 minutes ago, so we are good now. Can you tell us a bit more about the link between this strategy and your top priority for Société Générale Group?
Well, it's pretty straightforward. We announced, or CEO announced almost a year ago, a new strategic plan, which aimed at being, you know, a rock-solid bank with high-performing businesses and sound risk management. And you know, that's what has driven our work to identify those priority areas. So it's about operational efficiency, it's about risk management. Those are the 2 domains where we are focusing our efforts, and we've identified 6 key topics on which we are working with this mindset of you know, process reengineering, business transformation.
Clear AI vision aligned with your group strategy. So you tease a little bit, but can you tell us a bit more about your main area of focus?
So main areas of focus. First, I mean, we're not starting from scratch. We've got a large portfolio, like many of you, I'm sure. A large portfolio of use cases. It's around 300 of them. So covering data and AI, and not GenAI, just to be clear. 40% of it is around operational efficiency. 25% it's customer experience, customer interaction, and 25% is more around risk management, and the last 10, is spread across many use cases. And on that, I mean, obviously we are, continuing to leverage on those use cases. But as I said, the strategy now is to focus on a very limited number of transformation that we want to, where we want to go much deeper. And those 6 areas. The first one is KYC, know your client, know your customers. Where we believe, and we have already started with very positive results, we can completely re-engineer and automate that process. And beyond that, it's also the ability to handle and process client document, client information. We are handling millions of documents for clients, and those processes can be really streamlined. The second one, along the same theme, is about client incoming inquiries. To give you a sense, it's around 50 million of customer calls, requests that we're handling every year. A lot of that, we think, can be improved or automated thanks to the proper GenAI technology. And we've started, we have already some experimentations ongoing, and we plan to roll out co-pilots or assistants to our branch advisors, call center operators, to handle part of those calls. Third area is back offices. And here, I mean, you'd be surprised how many still manual processes, as I said, you find in many back offices. We have identified already 2 processes that we are re-engineering front to back, and we plan to roll out this approach across back offices in wholesale banking and retail. Just to continue, and I'll try to be quick. We see also big opportunities, and it's not a surprise. I think the whole industry is moving down that road for developers, using GitHub Copilot or similar tools to generate code. So this is something that we are experimenting at the moment, and we plan to roll out. Data management to GenAI will help us build robust data lineage. It's a key expectation from regulators and significant piece of work, but also improve the quality of data itself by identifying outliers, errors in our data sets, and that's typically what we have already started building. And the last area, I mentioned risk management. Here again, we are already using such technologies to filter transactions, identify fraud, but we also see significant opportunities to automate some controls and identify weak signals for the second line of defenses. So that's what we're working on at the moment.
Thanks. Can you give us, like, maybe you started already, but 1 or 2 main KPIs, number or target of return on investment you expected in the group?
But first, the existing portfolio of use cases we communicated, I think it's back in 2019, on the portfolio value of 500 million by 2026. Once again, it's broader than just GenAI. We will get to that number ahead of schedule. But now, what I'm looking at is really the return on investment of those new transformation use cases. And it's, the metric is pretty simple. It's a pure return on investment, financial one, based on the savings or efficiency gains that we plan to generate. So still a bit early to tell, because we've just initiated those transformations. So it's still a bit early to tell how much we'll be able to extract. There are many numbers going around the industry, and I trust only what I can measure and see. But to give you a sense, based on the first pilots and first developments that we've been doing, there are 2 key learnings. First, on the parts of processes we've already automated, we see a high double-digit productivity improvement by being able to fully automate some parts of the processes. So we believe that as we progress and we'll be able to tackle the whole chain, it will be along those lines. The key learning, which was the most surprising to me, is we managed to get to that point in weeks, achieving the same results in terms of developments than what we had taken, probably several months or quarters in the past. So the acceleration in terms of development of solution, of re-engineering of processes is just amazing, much more than the actual productivity gain or automation.
Okay, clear. Main question of the day is how do you scale this topic? So can you share with us a bit your main line of focus at a group level to scale, to succeed the scaling?
So you're right, Geoffrey. I think it's the value is in the industrialization and scale up.
Sure.
And clearly we are revamping our execution capacity. We've got around 400 people working on that topic in the bank. The idea is we believe in a tiered model, so we are creating a central entity to carry out those large transformations, and it will be a team combining, it's pluridisciplinary team, so combining data scientists and engineers, but also developers, but also process engineers. So it's not only about technology. We want people who have the whole skill set to be able to transform activities. Of course, this will complement our different data labs, which are staying close to the businesses, because we believe also that innovation comes from the ground, from the field, and we want to keep this two-pronged approach. Other thing that we are doing, we are rolling out a common technology stack across the bank. We want to make sure that all our data scientists, all our labs are working in the same way, leveraging the same solutions. And it's a common engineering platform, but also a common stack in terms of data layer and also public cloud approach, because we believe in a public cloud first strategy.
To conclude, data is about people. So one word on your main challenge and opportunities in terms of adoption.
Clearly, it's a huge challenge for the industry. It's true that it will have also significant impact on the way we work, on the way our colleagues work. That said, you can view it slightly differently. It's just another stage in the digitalization that the industry has been going through for already 3 or 4 decades. It's just another stage of this evolution. So clearly we view that not as a threat, but rather as an opportunity. As I said, it will enable us to revamp a lot of our activities. It's clear it's coming with challenges. I'm sure we'll have opportunities during the day to discuss regulation. We need to get it right from the beginning to avoid future remediations. So that's extremely important. So that's why also we are working on making sure we've got the proper framework and authority in place to control the development of AI in the bank. But also it's a question of change management. You said that AI is about people. I can't agree more. And we need to accompany our staff. And it's about training. It's about making sure that we can find the right profiles to take the new jobs and roles that are created.
Sounds like pretty good plan. So thank you very much, Christophe. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Geoffrey. Thank you all.